Striving for perfection is often our mind's defense mechanism, a way of shielding us from pain and discomfort. It wraps us in the illusion of safety that comes from inaction. But why are we so afraid? Western philosophy and psychology offer some clarity. Carl Jung famously said, "Adi, what you resist not only persists, but will grow in size." This perfectly describes procrastination. The more we avoid a task, the more intimidating and unmanageable it becomes in our minds. This avoidance becomes fertile ground for anxiety and stress, reinforcing the very fears that sparked our delay in the first place. The Stoics offered wisdom here as well. They believed that anticipation can be more harmful than the event itself. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "If you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your own judgment about it, and it is in your power to wipe out this judgment." In other words, it's not the task that's frightening. It's the story we tell ourselves about the task. So how do we break free? The first step is recognizing procrastination for what it truly is. A defense strategy meant to shield us from imagined harm. By understanding this, we can start to question our fears. Are we really at risk? Or are we simply afraid of falling short of perfection? In most cases, the worst-case scenario we imagine is far removed from reality. To stop the cycle, begin small. The Stoics emphasized controlling what's within our power and letting go of the rest. That means starting with manageable steps toward your goal. This reduces the intimidation of the task and minimizes the fear. As you move forward, your confidence builds, and procrastination loses its grip. Learn to welcome mistakes. Each misstep is a lesson, a chance to grow. Embracing this mindset lowers the fear of failure. As Jung noted, the most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. By accepting our flaws, we reduce their hold on us, and in turn, lessen our need to procrastinate. Ever heard of the 5-minute rule? It's simple. Commit to working on something for just 5 minutes. This idea is rooted in Stoic teachings, which advocate staying grounded in the present and giving full, honest effort to what lies directly ahead. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the big picture, the 5-minute rule helps us zoom in and just begin. Jung's insights mirror this. He believed even the smallest action filled with purpose is more valuable than grand gestures done without meaning. Applied to the 5-minute rule, even brief moments of focused work can bring immense value to your day, far more than hours spent in avoidance. It also takes the pressure off perfectionism. You're not aiming for flawless execution, just a start. And once you begin, the hardest part is over. Often anxiety fades with action. If you feel stuck, as if even small tasks are too much, this rule can change everything. It's not about tricking your brain. It's about transforming how you approach work and life. Instead of dreading tasks, you begin to look forward to the small, rewarding act of starting. Imagine facing a massive project. It's like standing before a mountain. The peak seems impossible to reach. But how do you climb it? One step at a time. This step-by-step method lifts your spirits, boosts motivation, and allows better planning. Psychology's Zeigarnik effect explains this. We remember unfinished tasks more than completed ones. So breaking a task down and finishing parts of it provides a mental lift. You see progress. You feel momentum. This mirrors the agile method in software development, which values small, continuous improvements. When applied to life, it means you adapt quickly, learn fast, prevent major setbacks. Every small success builds confidence. As the Chinese philosopher Laozi once said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." Think of your efforts as brushstrokes. On their own, they may seem minor, but together, they create something remarkable. Ever waited for motivation to strike? It rarely does. That's why we need a mental shift. From "what if I fail" to "what if I succeed?" That question changes everything. Visualizing success brings a sense of excitement. It draws you in. You begin to act in alignment with your goals. Try making visualization a daily ritual. Just a few minutes a day. Make it vivid. See the colors, feel the emotions, hear the sounds. This makes your goals feel real and achievable, and strengthens your desire to reach them. How often have you said, "I'll do it tomorrow"? Tomorrow is where we place our dreams, plans, and most of our procrastination. But tomorrow never truly arrives. It's the busiest day of the week, and still nothing gets done. We wait for the right moment, but the truth is, that moment doesn't exist. The best time to act is now. This belief echoes Stoic wisdom. While the Stoics didn't speak of rewards in the modern sense, they emphasized the fulfillment found in living according to your values. Marcus Aurelius stressed doing tasks well, finding purpose in every action. Rewarding yourself can be a modern echo of this idea. It honors discipline. You set a goal, you meet it, you celebrate the journey. The key? Choose rewards that are meaningful. Maybe it's a coffee after a tough task, or a short break to enjoy something you love. This reinforces the satisfaction of completing work and motivates future efforts. Carl Jung also saw value in celebrating achievements. He believed recognizing all aspects of experience, failures and wins alike, leads to a stronger, more integrated self. Rewarding yourself isn't indulgence. It's self-acknowledgement. It breaks up the monotony of work, keeps you engaged and creative. It creates a rhythm, focus followed by rest, that boosts your productivity and satisfaction. Just remember, balance matters. The goal isn't to chase rewards. It's to use them to reinforce effort, recognize progress, and make the climb feel worth it.